Hi, this is Karin Davidson at howtotap.com and at intensivehealing.org. And I'm going to teach you today a super quick, easy, fast protection that you can do every day. In fact, you should do it every single morning and repeat it when you go into some place like a hospital or into a business or into a party or anywhere where you're going to see with a bunch of people. And what it does is it protects you, but it also grounds you. And again, it's 5 seconds. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to do it in silence, but I'm going to show you just how fast it is. Okay, and that's all you have to do every morning. Now I'm going to show you how to do it, what I'm doing. It's going to take a long time and explain each piece so that you know what to do in your imagination. The better you can imagine this, the better it works. However, if you don't have imagination, you can picture it in your mind. If you don't have pictures in your mind, you can sense it. You can picture it with light, anything that you want. You can feel it with light, whatever works for you. So there are four steps. The first one is 2 seconds. And so what you do is, this is very similar to a Reiki grounding procedure. You send out roots through the bottom of your feet all the way down to Mother Earth, all the way down into the core, and you bring up the Mother Earth energy into your in your solar plexus, which is your upper stomach, just below the rib cage, right in that center. And you bring yellow and red and orange and whatever colors you see of the lava and of the Mother Earth come up and settle in your very, very slowly. And it's a peaceful power that comes in from Mother Earth, very nurturing, very loving. And you bring that up, and it's a very slow kind of once it gets here, it just slowly settles into your solar plexus and just moves around in a very gentle circle. Not fast, not spinning, and nothing like that. And then what you do, that only takes 1 second when you practice it. And the other one is where you take your top of your self, and that's like you make yourself a tree, because those are the roots. Now these are the branches, and the branches reach up, like when you were in third grade, I'm a tree. And you put it way up into the sky, and the energetic of the branches and the leaves go all the way up into the divine, into the universe, into all that is. And what you do is you pull in the divine love and all that is in the divine light and universal love, all from your branches down into your body, and it goes into the same solar plexus. Now these colors are usually purples and indigos and blues. Greens you can usually come from either way. And that slowly settles in here, and yes, they're all the colors of the chakras, and they just slowly meld in here, and you might see some platinum or some sparkles, whatever it is, that's fine. Just let it slowly power you. This is your center of your human self, and you just let that power up. And that's grounding you. You have your feet in the ground, you have the peaceful power from both ends up, you have self-confidence from above, and you can do anything, and you're still grounded on earth, and you're still a human being, and everything us humans can do. So so this is 1 second. This is 2 seconds. Now the next second is where you take a very small white light, and the white light is within you. It's your connection to the divine, to God, to universal, to Buddha, whatever you want to call it. And that white light is very in the center of your chest, right between your boobies. And it starts out very tiny. There's a button here. There you right there. And that grows, and that white light grows and grows. It's a little bit warm. It feels good. It grows until about the edge of your aura. It's very flexible, so as your aura grows and contracts, this white shiny light will do it also contract and expand. So if you're nervous and you suck in your aura, you don't have to be aware of this. It's going to be only this big, but if you expand and you're just reaching out to people, it'll expand with you. So what that does is, this is you, this is the you-ness, the you-ness. What that does is it clarifies and sets up everything for for the goodness the goodness of the interaction that you have with people, and to multiply what you have within you. The fourth second is when you do the exact same thing, but this is a violet light. You might have heard of the violet flame. It's usually some people call it, pink from mother and the feminine, and blue from the masculine, if that's what you like to call it. And then you put it together and it's violet, or you just call it the violet flame. A lot of different names for it. But anyway, you just do this little violet flame, or this little violet light in the same place, the white stays there, so we're still a tree, we're still white. And now we're going to do the violet flame. The violet flame spreads throughout. This is very warm. Now this goes also to the end of your aura. However, this time what happens is it burns any goo. Now what is goo? Whatever you want to think of it as. It's any old stuff that you've had. It's any old stuff other people have that they've thrown at you accidentally or on purpose. It's any kind of bad feelings that you've had either thrown at you on purpose or in your reaction to other people, or their accidental sending to you and your accidental reaction or learned reaction from them. Not going to get into all that. Sort of did anyway. So it just cleans out that goop, and it goes to the end, and it stays on. Stays on. It's from the divine and from Mother Earth. So all this is it doesn't take any effort from you. It's yours. You might as well use it. And what that does is just burn anything off. And those people who believe in curses and evil eye and entities and things like that, it pushes them away. And very quickly what you do right after that is, in the second 5, is you put up a golden egg. Now some people feel like they're walking into the egg, because what it is a shield. Some people call it a hazmat suit. It really doesn't matter. But the reason is that it's a little bit shiny, like the golden egg, because your aura is egg shaped. It could be a circle. It could be whatever you want. But when someone tries to come in, it's some bad energy or like an entity or some kind of thing, all they see is themselves, so they just pass you by. It also works for a law of attraction. If you think I'm not pretty, or people abuse me, or I'm a victim, or people don't like me, or any of those limiting beliefs, the egg reflects that back as well, so you don't suck that in. It does not stop you from picking up other people's being able to read other people, so it's not going to shut down your intuition. All it does is take all the ickiness out. It's sort of an icky filter, right? An ickiness filter. And so it's picture that golden egg. Now that golden egg, mirror egg, is some people say, but isn't it enclosed? You can see out like those two-way mirrors, but nothing can see in. And also morphic fields, keeps out morphic fields. Morphic fields are fields of information, so this, if there's any viruses going around or any kind of negative feelings going around or whatever nasty stuff is floating around there in people's thoughts, it will also keep that out. Good stuff to do, right? And again, it still allows you to connect with other people, so it's not going to stop that. So that all is 5 seconds. Again, I'm going to talk you through it. 1, roots, pull up those colors and that feeling and the warmth. 2, tree leaves all the way down from the divine, all that is. 3rd second, white light. 4th second, divine flame or violet flame. And 5th second is the egg. Okay? So when you do it fast, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I'm all safe. I would include, if you haven't seen the pretzel, which is something that's my husband calls it. It's the Wayne Cook's hookup, and you do it with essential oil in the palm of your hand, and that will keep out the EMF, the Wi-Fi people, or G5, and all those nasty things flying around that are causing problems to your brain cells. That will also help along with this shield. Alrighty, so I hope that has helped, and please do it every morning. It's 5 seconds. Yes, you can do the longer ones, but come on, let's do the 5-second one and keep ourselves safe and happy, and so that we can help others and help ourselves. Love you.